When did you realize that your parents have a favorite child? When I told them I was leaving Kevin after 8 years, Dad didn't look up from his newspaper. What did you do wrong this time, Lynn? Kevin, my husband, had emptied our savings for poker debts. $12,000 gone. He'd been sleeping with his coworker for 6 months. But somehow, I was the problem. Marriage is work, Mom said. You can't just quit when things get hard. My brother Brett got married at 24 to a girl named Ashley. Mom and Dad paid for the whole wedding. $35,000 at a vineyard. Open bar, live band, ice sculpture. Brett and Ashley lasted 18 months. Ashley was too materialistic, Mom explained. Brett deserves better. Dad nodded. Better to end it now. Brett moved home. Mom cooked his meals. Dad cleared his $8,000 credit card debt. They watched his twin boys every weekend. They bought him a townhouse 6 months later, $165,000 cash. I was renting a 2-bedroom with my daughter Iris, working 50-hour weeks to pay legal fees. I asked if they could watch Iris one evening so I could take a certification exam. Lynn, we're not a babysitting service. You chose to be a single mother. Brett's single fatherhood came with full support. Mine came with lectures. Brett got engaged again. Nicole seemed sweet. Small wedding. $18,000. I found out from Facebook. When I asked why I wasn't invited, Mom said they kept it intimate. Brett's choice. That marriage lasted 11 months. Nicole wanted to move for her career. Dad said. She didn't consider Brett's needs. Brett moved home again. More free childcare. More debt payments. Meanwhile, Kevin filed for custody of Iris. He'd seen her 4 times in 6 months, missed child support twice, but his lawyer was expensive. Mine took payment plans. I needed character references. Mom, Dad, I need you at my custody hearing, just to tell them I'm a good mother. Mom hesitated. We don't like getting involved in legal issues. I'm your daughter. Iris is your granddaughter. Kevin has rights too. Maybe Iris needs both parents. He forgot her birthday. He hasn't paid support. Everyone makes mistakes. You shouldn't keep a child from her father out of spite. The hearing was a nightmare. Kevin's lawyer called me vindictive, unstable, hostile. Then they called character witnesses. My parents walked in, for Kevin's side. Mom told the judge I'd always been overdramatic and difficult. Dad said Kevin seemed like a good guy who made mistakes, and I was exaggerating because I was bitter. The judge split custody. Iris cried every hand off. Brett got married again. Jenna. Small ceremony. $22,000. Mom posted 43 photos on Facebook. I wasn't in any of them. That marriage lasted 13 months. Jenna filed when she found texts between Brett and an ex. Jenna was paranoid. Mom said, that's toxic. Brett moved home. Again. I met Colin 2 years after my divorce. He was a teacher with a son from his first marriage. Patient, kind, good to Iris. We dated for 2 years before getting engaged. Small ceremony. Just people who cared. I sent my parents an invitation. Mom called. Another wedding, Lynn? Don't you think you should focus on Iris? Will you be there or not? Brett and Jenna might need us that day. Custody arrangements. It's my wedding day. Family obligations overlap sometimes. I got married without them. Colin's mother walked me down the aisle. His family filled our side. Iris was my bridesmaid in the yellow dress she picked. My parents sent a card. No gift. 2 weeks late. I'd been married to Colin for 3 years when Dad called at 6 a.m. Lynn, it's about Brett. Brett was getting divorced again. 3rd time. Jenna wanted full custody. She had proof he'd been drinking around the kids, driving them to school hungover, missing their games. He needs a character witness. Someone to testify he's a good father. I stared at my phone. You want me to testify for Brett? He's your brother. Family helps family. The audacity was stunning. Where were you when I needed help? Silence. Where were you when I begged you to speak for me? When I needed someone to tell a dud I was a good mother? That was different. You testified for Kevin, against me. You told the court I was dramatic. You sided with my ex-husband who gambled away our savings. Brett is on his 3rd divorce. He's been driving his kids around drunk. And you want me to lie to a judge? He's your brother. Mom cut in. Everyone makes mistakes. This is what family does. I thought about Iris, now 14, an honor roll student, volleyball captain. I thought about Colin, who showed me what real partnership looked like. I thought about Colin's parents, who came to every game without being asked. Family shows up to weddings, I said. Family doesn't destroy their daughter in court. You taught me what family does.